Hi there ladies and gentlemen, this is Eastwood for Life Fan here, back with another video, and this time a unboxing video of one of the greatest movie trilogies in cinema history. Finally getting the 4K special treatment, and long awaited. We are talking about the Godfather trilogy on 4K, the 50th anniversary collector's edition. And this edition, it comes in this kind of photo book type packaging, and it is a 9-disc release. And this is the front cover. You get the Godfather logo in gold print, and on the back you get like a J card, which is removable. Celebrate the ultimate cinematic masterpiece. And yeah, it comes in 9 discs. You get the first Godfather movie from 1972, the Godfather Part 2 from 1974, the Godfather theatrical cut, which came out in 1990, and then you also get Mario Puzo's The Godfather Coda, The Death of Michael Corleone, which is 158 minutes, just 4 minutes shorter than the theatrical cut, and it's presented in this hard photo book with many great photos and off-screen photos also, remastered and restored in 4K UHD with HDR10 in Dolby Vision. So yeah, let's go through this photo book and see what goodies comes inside this 50th anniversary edition of the Godfather trilogy movies. The J card is removable, only being held by 2 spots of glue, top and bottom, and on the back remains black. Inside the box, you have the book, and the book has the Godfather logo in black writing. Godfather 50 years. So let's take this book out of the actual case. So this is the book, and the thickness of the book. Nothing on the back, so let's get through this book. First couple of pages, you get a note from the director himself, Francis Ford Coppola. And you get a picture of Francis Ford Coppola with Robert Duvall and Marlon Brando. And The Godfather, for those who haven't seen this movie, a winner of 3 Oscars: Best Picture, Best Screenplay and Best Actor, played by Marlon Brando. It had a budget of $7 million and earned $291 million worldwide. Considered one of the greatest movies ever filmed, and in my top 10 greatest movies of all time, with a stellar cast. Also you get Al Pacino, James Caan, Diane Keaton, Robert Duvall, John Cazale, Richard Conte, and also Talia Shire. And the story is about a powerful Italian-American mafia family in New York, and played by Marlon Brando, who's the head of the mafia family, Don Vito Corleone. And during a crisis, the youngest son, Michael Al Pacino, who's actually a World War II Marine, he gets called to kind of lead the family during the crisis, and he wages a mob war with the other mafia crime families. A great shot there of Marlon Brando in a classical scene. And the movie definitely put Marlon Brando back on the map in Hollywood for other great movie roles. At the time he was kind of a little bit on the slide as a top leading actor. The great horse scene. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. One of the great quotes in the first movie. Great photos in this photo book, in black and white and also colour. Memorable soundtrack to the movie also. And Al Pacino, he was considered as a Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor, but he didn't win it. And James Caan, who plays the hothead eldest son of Don Vito Corleone, he plays Sonny, and this is one of my favourite scenes in towards the end of the movie. James Caan. A great shot there of Pacino and Marlon Brando. Another great quote, "I never wanted this for you." Then on to The Godfather Part 2 in 1974, the sequel. And the second movie, this time having a budget of $13 million. And actually it didn't earn as much, nowhere near as much as the first movie, only earning $93 million worldwide. So it kind of fell short in what they were expecting. But Oscar-wise, it won 6 Oscars, outdoing the first movie. Best Picture, Best Director and Best Supporting Actor. Robert De Niro, who plays the young Vito Corleone. And the movie actually has 2 storylines. It focuses on the young Vito Corleone growing up in Sicily as a young man and then moving to America in New York in 1910s. And then the other part of the storyline, you get Michael Corleone, Al Pacino, now the head of the mafia family, the Corleone family. And he extends his business and power to other places like Las Vegas, Hollywood and Cuba. And some great scenes shot in Cuba itself as well as Sicily. And actually De Niro, while winning the Oscar for the Best Supporting Actor, another great quote, "Keep your friends close but your enemies closer." Robert De Niro, he spent 4 months learning the actual Sicilian and Italian dialect. And Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Robert Duvall, Diane Keaton, as well as John Cazale and Talia Shire are in the second movie, and considered as one of the greatest sequels, Godfather Part 2. And there's much debate which movie is the better one, Godfather or Godfather Part 2. Guys, please list your opinions, which is the best Godfather movie. And then The Godfather, Coda, The Death of Michael Corleone. Al Pacino, who plays Michael Corleone, now in his 60s. And the third movie, which came out in 1990, had a budget of $54 million and earning $137 million worldwide. Nominated for 7 Oscars, but this time not winning a single Oscar. Starring Al Pacino as Michael Corleone, Diane Keaton returns, as well as Talia Shire, Andy Garcia, Eli Wallach, George Hamilton, Bridget Fonda, and also Sofia Coppola. And considered probably the worst movie out of the three, but it's a solid Godfather movie. Al Pacino's performance as good as ever. The screenplay was very good, but often gets criticised for the casting of Sofia Coppola. And the story follows up Michael Corleone, now in his 60s, and wanting to kind of free the family name from the crime underworld. Another great quote: "Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in." And then Michael Corleone actually kind of looks for a successor to carry on within the family. And Andy Garcia's performance, I thought, was a little bit underrated. Mario Puzo and Francis Ford Coppola, taken from the novels from Mario Puzo. And on the back you get the discs itself, no fancy artwork, very simple but effective. Onto the other discs, Godfather Part 2, and stacks of features. Get the Blu-rays and the 4Ks. And you get more discs. So that is the kind of like the photo book, but we still have a few more bits. And also at the back of the set you get these movie art prints, which are very nice. You get a photo of Marlon Brando playing Don Vito Corleone. And the second artwork print, you get Robert De Niro, who plays the young Don Vito Corleone, as he did in the second movie, Godfather Part 2. And the last artwork print, you get Al Pacino as Michael Corleone, now in his 60s, in the third movie, Godfather Part 3. And yeah, that's what you get in this 50th anniversary edition. And there was considered a 4th movie to happen, but it was discussed with Mario Puzo before he died. De Niro was going to actually reprise his role as a young Vito Corleone, and I heard that Leonardo DiCaprio was also going to be in it, but the storyline was going to carry on with Andy Garcia's character Vincent Corleone running the business from the 1980s onwards, where he would lose respect and power. So guys, there you have it. There's my video of The Godfather, the 50th anniversary 4K collector's edition. Tough video to film because this book is quite wide when you open it. But guys, let us know what you think of this edition. Have you picked it up? And what is your favourite Godfather movie? And definitely looking forward to seeing these 4K transfers. I'm hearing that the transfers are stunning. So yeah, The Godfather 50th anniversary limited edition, collector's edition. So guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Stay tuned to the next video. Take care, and as always, keep on collecting.